Today we have this 1949 Royal KMG vintage desktop typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This is the guide that guides the paper into the platen. It moves from side to side, and the main roller here is your platen, and it's your paper bale, and it has a good range of motion to fit on top of that paper to hold it down. And it has magic margins on each side here. So say you wanted to, right now the margin's on the edge, but say you wanted it closer to the middle, you just flip that magic margin forward and then back, and then your margin will be right there. And if you want it closer to the edge, you just hold the magic margin and the carriage release at the same time, and you can move it right to the edge. Make sure you flip that back, and there you go. Same thing with the right side. The magic margin's up here on the right side, but we already have it on the edge, so we're going to keep it there and type all the letters. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You have this line space, gets you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that down 1. It'll skip 2 spaces. Flip it down to 3, and it'll skip 3. We're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. We'll type a sentence in red on the next line. You switch from black to red. You just flip that switch over to the red dot there. There's a blue one on the middle, and there's a white on the right side. When you're on blue, you hit the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. And when you have it on red, you hit the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. Very nice typing machine. One of the most popular and well-designed, Royal made. Very popular back in that time era. The print looks very nice. Very sturdy and balanced and strong versus a portable, which, you know, they kind of move around when you type on them a little bit. They slide a little bit. This is just going to stay where it is, wherever you put it. And it's just super strong. I really like the desktops. We're going to switch that back to blue. And to pull the paper out easy, you just flip that switch forward, and it'll unlock the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the paper out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. The backspace on the left side here, that works good. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, you just hit the shift button again. It's got a tab function, so I don't think we have any set right now. Slide all the way to the end when you hit that tab button. If you want to set a tab, you set one. We'll set one right here. You just push that button in right there, tab set, and then hit the tab button. It'll stop at where you set it. To clear it, you hit that clear button on this side, and now it should go all the way to the end again. I like to keep one in the middle, so that way if that tab button gets hit accidentally, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. Margin release, when you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that locks the keys so you can't type, and if you hit that margin release, it'll allow you to type past that margin so you can finish that word at the end of the page. Open the hood. You got your spools with the ribbon. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side here, so it pulls to the right. And if you want to switch that direction, you just flip that switch like that, and it'll start pulling clockwise to the left. We're going to keep it pulling to the right. And if you get to the end of the ribbon on each side, you just want to switch that direction or change the ribbon. Sometimes your ribbon vibrator, which is this holder that goes up and down here, if you get to the end of the ribbon, it'll jam that up and make it seem like your typewriter is malfunctioning. You just need to troubleshoot that by changing the direction. Touch control is located on this side here, and you just turn this little knob and that will move. Let's do a little close-up. You can see that little knob move, and it's got numbers 1, 2, all the way up to 9. And that just increases the tension on the keys when you type. So the higher the tension, the harder you have to hit the keys to get them to hit the paper. I like it on low. I don't like to hit the keys that hard. Carriage release right on each knob here on each side. This one's on that above. This little lever that if you push it forward, it disables your spacing mechanism. You push it down and you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. And I believe that is about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.